Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone, Virginia. As always, to give you the latest news, article, lessons through the spirit and the poverty by Shimi Asha. And as always, first and foremost, when to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh by Shimi Yahushai by Shimi Kokodash. We say double honors to the elders of the apostles of Great Millstone, who will of teaching us the truth. And of course, we say peace and blessings and salutations to your icon out there that's putting this truth of the full earth, salute to the best ability scattered to the full earth. With that, we say shalom.
Shalom.
And of course, you can share the article.
Okay.
That's what the title says.
This is from CNBC, and it reads, Biden to call for 3-month suspension of gas and diesel tax.
All right. So, we need, okay, just so I'm not the type before we even read it. So, okay, so we need to know how much he's going to take. And he said, mind you, said for 3 months. And what 3 months really going to do, man? Right. So, what happens when that 3 months is over?
Right.
You know, is that 3 months gonna? Again, we gotta, like I said, we understand his tactics, man. Like I said, everything that does, when he said does something, he always gets something in return, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, like I said, you know, it ain't not for free. Like I said, so it may budge this part, but what about the other side? Right. You know, that we don't know. You know, to the other companies or may tax, man. You know, I'm just saying, man. Like I said, this man has really destroyed this country, man, more than any other president, man. That I like to say, brothers can correct me if I'm wrong, man, because. Man, from what he's done, man, from, I don't know, I forgot when he came in office, I forgot how much it was when he came into office. I think it was like $3, I'm just guessing, all the way to, like I said, to $6, man. Yeah. And now, I'm not sure, I think it decreased now, but now, like I said, you can see diesel, well, I know the brothers don't pay attention to diesel like that.
Oh, you talking about gas?
Yeah, gas, diesel.
Gas was less than 3.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it was like $1.98.
Yeah.
Before he got off.
Yeah.
Saki, what I meant to say is, I'm talking about as of right now. I'm talking about, you know what I mean, doing that legislation that he pushed. Diesel has been down maybe let's say for example, it was 18 cents, man. You know, but when you actually pumping the pump, it's not gonna feel a difference, man.
Right.
You know, because like I said, I know diesel, man. Like I said, man, I pay over like I said, it take about, depending on how much it is. For a fact, I know that it's over like between 150 or more than that, man. You know, and that's just a day. And like I said, you know, some people, like I said, like for me, I say get paid about an hour, not about a mile, man. But somebody, you know, what I mean, that's actually coming to this business and they got to do about a mile or about a low or about a percentage, man. It's actually hurting money, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, it also depends on who you're dealing with, man. You know, they know the broker, you see how much you get out of it, man. But you know, that's what you'd be surprised that. A lot of these choking companies that been in this giant for like 70 years or 30 years, man, went out of business, man.
Yep.
You know, I ask myself, it's like, how's that even possible, man?
If I may?
Yeah, come on.
Even Apostle Tahar had to take a break because gas prices were so high.
Dang, man. And that's, and that's the apostles, man.
Yeah, come on.
Dang. They go to show you, man, like I said, man, like I said, it's real in the field, man.
Yeah, that's right. If your job title or your hustle or your grind, you know, it's based on, you know, traveling. Yeah. You know, you gotta move accordingly, you know?
God, man. Yeah. And like I said, man, people are hurt, man. So, you know, like I said, we're gonna see what happens, man, when the 3 months is over, man. So, but of course, you know, before we get more into it, you know, I mean, we gotta dig in the article and see what it says.
Kind of, so gonna give you those percentages you was looking for too. It reads, these are the key points, and it reads, President Joe Biden on Wednesday will call on Congress to suspend federal gasoline and diesel tax for 3 months, a movement to ease financial pressures at the pump that also reveals the political toxicity of high gas prices in the election year.
Yeah, they said during an election year, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, so the reason why he did that is because, you know, so that way he can make, you know, so that way he can get some votes in the office. But it's too late, man. You know, like I said, man, people already hate your guts. You know, like I said, you're a joke, you're a clown. You know, you too old, you too docile, and all that stuff. Like I said, man, the whole world looks at you as a coward, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, if it wasn't for the Heavenly Father, man, these other nations would have been ducking your ass, man. And I can see that, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bring it out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 73 and verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. You know what I'm saying? And the ungodly is a.k.a. Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? They're prospering in the riches. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is right now. Everybody's hurting. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. You know, his own people are hurting. As well as you Jakes. But they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything to squeeze every cent out of you in the name of taxes.
That's right, man. That's right, and that's why, you know, just to back you up, like I said before, like I said, the government has abandoned America, man. You know, they're about to give their whole government out into the NWO, man. You know, this is your, you know, and they think that 18 cents, man. Like, yeah. Come on, man. You need to give at least, like I said, $2, man.
Yeah.
At least $2, man.
Yeah.
You know, not even $1. You know, like I said, people, like I said, it wouldn't matter, man. You know, like I said, yeah, come on. You know what I mean? Even Trump said it himself. He said that if y'all vote for him, prepare to get your fuel, gasoline, everything up. You know.
He said that too.
Yeah. And like I said, when you know, even though you know it's two sides of the coins, you know, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you know, like I said, the Democrats are the worst ones out of they're the worst ones, man. You know how you say pick a less evil than the other. You know, right. Was I saying lesser of two evils? Yeah. So you know, like I said, Democrats is the worst one, man. You know what I mean? Democrats have been always against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, y'all don't even know that the so-called Republicans was actually started by Jake, man. But y'all don't know that, though. You know, but y'all believe that just because you know what I mean, that Issa took it over to the belief that you know that they believe that the Republicans is bad, man. You know, but actually the Democrats, man, they're the worst ones because they a pro-abortion, pro-anti-life. You know, hey, it's funny, man, how these laws work, man. Because like I said, somebody posted a picture talking about how if you kill a baby turtle, you can get 2 years in prison. If you kill a baby eagle or type of animal, you get prison time or you get fined. But meanwhile, if you do abortion, you don't get fined for that. Do you see the hypocrisy in that?
It is hypocritical.
And this is Jeremiah. You know, like I said, unjust laws, man.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah 58:1. I know it's a little bit early, but you know, but I just wanted to bring it out. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take blame for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. You know, and that's what these 2/3 and you know the other heathens, you know, these so-called Americans. That's what they're trying to do, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to hold on to that hope, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to do everything they can to save America, man. You know, they believe that the scripture says what the inward thoughts is that house shall rule forever, man. Yeah. They believe that it's gonna come back, man, within within the next year to 2 years, or you know what I mean, just like what during the Great Depression in the 1930s, if I'm correct, and also the financial crisis in 2008, man. And they believe in the year 2021, between 2020 and 2022, or in years going on, they believe that they can do it again, man. You go ahead, bring it up. Go
ahead. The book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. And this goes into what you're saying about how, you know, they like to leave their riches into generations as if their kingdom is going to last forever. But in this case, no. The riches that you've acquired, you're going to swallow it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be our Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right. And the kingdom is coming because, let's be real, man. When you look at this generation has, like I said, has no generation wealth whatsoever, man. And I'm talking about the average common folks, man. It's not a coincidence why you have old ass men working, man. Why you got a man that's like 50 or 60 is still working, man. You know? They should have been retired, man.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not talking about any argument. I'm talking about just in a general spectrum, man. You know what I mean? You got old men that's out there that's homeless, man, begging for money, man. You know? That don't make no sense, man. That's madness. It's like, why is he out there? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How you gonna support yourself to the point? What happens? Like I said, you know what I mean? You can't walk or do anything, man. You know what I mean? Who's gonna take care of you, man? You know?
If I may,
go ahead.
I retired last year.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And I had to go back to work.
You know
what I mean?
It got to show you, like I said, this place not gonna last long, man. Like I said, just thinking spiritually and just thinking long term ahead. Like I said, the average person doesn't have no retirements, man. You know, no saving. Like I said,
and if you do, it ain't enough.
Yeah, it ain't enough. Like I said, you gotta have over $1 million just to retire, man.
Inflation,
sure.
You know, unless you're rich, you know what I mean. Unless you're part of that 1%, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said. The next generation, you know, they don't got no future, man.
Nope.
You know what I mean? They're not built for any trades or something like that. You know what I mean? They want to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Want to be famous. You know what I mean? Want to be TikTok and this and that. You know.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They look at jobs like like I said, these trade jobs. You know what I mean? They look at it as low. You know what I mean? Like you're nothing. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to fake it till you make it. You know that thing. You know what I mean? That's what they push. Gone. And then like I said, that's how you know. Like I said, the scripture says what? Yahweh said what? This is adulterous generation that seeketh a sign, but no sign shall be given to it, man. And that's how you know we're at the end, because this is the last generation, man.
That's right.
You know. And of course, going back to what I was saying with Jeremiah 51. Was you done with that?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, God. And it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. That's right. You can't save this place, man. This place has already shed too many bloodshed, put too many abominations. You know, listen, everything about America, about its heyday is gone, man. You know, when the collapse of the society going down, just like any other kingdom would be. And it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. Forsake her and let us go to everyone to his own country. You know, that's what the nations better do, man. You know, they better start going back to their own country, man. You know. And it says, let us go to everyone's country, for her judgment reaches up to the heavens, man. And that's right, man. Her sins reach unto the heavens, man. And to type she cannot pay, man. This is the worst of all kingdoms, man. So this place is going to get the worst judgment, man, as the scripture says.
Yeah, come.
You know, and like I said, you doing this little bit of 18 cents or whatever or dollar is not going to change the fact that this place is still going to be destroyed. So regardless of what you do, man. You know, and that's actually a slap to the face to anybody that, like I said, that's basically happy about that, man. You know, meanwhile, the government spends $1 billion into Ukraine and these other countries. Meanwhile, America is having a financial crisis with homelessness, inflation. What type of sense does that make, you know? You know, why don't you go spend $1 billion to produce these, you know what I mean? To produce more fuel, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, so I want to say one last thing. Listen, these like I said, these Rothschilds, like I said, they can save America, man, if they wanted to. They have the power, they have the fun. Like I said, they can make the whole world rich right now, but they're not going to, because they're the devil and they're the wicked. You know, as Habakkuk, the second chapter, he is hell, and there's no one that is satisfied. He'll suck you blood and dry till you have nothing left, man, and continue to keep going, man. You know, that's how much of a devil he is, man.
He's that grape gatherer from Obadiah. You know, he will leave no grapes. Everybody else will be like, well, the guy coming up behind me might be hungry. Let me leave something. This devil will take the can, the can opener, the dashboard, and the plate.
God.
How God tells you to consider your ways, you know, because he gets continually richer. You get more poor about it as as the years go on. You know.
That's right. But again, people rely on the government to save them, man. You know. It says Isaiah the 30 and 31 chapter. Woe to them that trust in Egypt, man. You know. But you can go ahead.
You have something, Mark?
No, I can wait.
Okay. I'll just get straight to the point on it. This is Isaiah 14 and 10. You know, because we was going into how this place, you know, like you said, Babylon can't be healed. You know. This is Isaiah 14 and 10, and it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, a worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Going into how this place is corroded, you know, as there's no coming back. You know, that corrosion is there. You know, the Lord has already started to bring this place down strategically, you know. Actually, well, since I said that, let me grab this. As it continues on, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? You know, and those are those elites, you know. How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weak as the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my thrones upon the stars. I will sit on the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. You know, pretty much just showing how he wants complete rulership. He wants to be like unto the Most High.
That's right.
You know, but the Lord's showing them, you know, with all these things that are going on, inflation, hyperinflation, recessions, you know, the corrosion that's under this place, that worm that's under this place, you know, is being shown. This place is through.
That's right, man. And like I said, these at least, like I said, they're bringing the NWO. It's actually going to be their downfall, man.
Yeah.
You know, and which is going to be our time to rise up, man. So what he's actually doing, even though it's scary, but sometimes it's beautiful, man, because it gets us closer to the kingdom,
that's
man.
Right. Yeah, that's his final hoorah. You know, once he implements that and has certain people get it, you know, and that's when the Lord can completely just tear this place down.
I got precept.
Go bring it out.
Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right.
And as these things start to happen more and more, man, you know, these gas spiking, you know, food getting scarce, you know. I was watching today how Walmart wasn't even handing out certain food, you know. There was food on the shelves, but they was calling it contaminated and telling people you can't buy this stuff, you know. So it's something going on behind the scenes for sure, but people going to start to want to fight against each other. Sedition is going to happen, you know.
That's right. And again, that's what they want, man, so that way they can bring in their order, man. You know what I mean? It's a perfect plan, man. You know, like I said, instead of, like I said, people fighting each other, you know what I mean? Like I said, they need to fight their government, man, because like I said, that's the government that's setting them up, man. But again, like I said, these Irish peons don't know any better, man. And like I said, that's what be the detriment, man.
Oh, Condon, if I may, you bring out a really good point.
Oh, it's like it. I was gonna say one thing because yesterday, man, like I said, you know, was telling me, he said, yeah, man, you know what I mean, together we stand, divided we fall, man. You know what I mean? We're American, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We need to come back and stuff like that. Yes, yeah, Biden, man, crazy, man. You know what I mean? The divide and conquer. You know how some Edomites is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, you got to shoot with them.
Yeah,
that's funny.
For
sure. So well, go ahead.
Shit, even with that being said, he would still be like, divided we fall, but he'd be over you in that instance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good.
Now, but you know, you bring up a really good point about how even though the government is doing this to the people, they're still divided in the sense of not knowing that. In other words, they're looking at it in terms of red and blue, when in fact the red and blue works for the same organization that's called the government. You know what I'm saying? So when the Egyptian against Egyptian comes to play, they're not looking at the government per se. They're looking at Biden and who he represents. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, it'll click, I guess, you know, where these people realize, well, hold on one second. We've been duped. It's the government altogether.
Yeah, that's that beast system, you know, that came out of Rome as well. I forget what it's called, the patricians and the Palladians, yeah, the water. You know, that's the same system they use to this day, you know. That's them devils, you know, that's how they get down. Because they understand that's how you give people a false sense of hope.
Manipulate the people.
Yeah, that's it. And then you tax the shit out of them.
You know, they work for the same emperor.
That's it.
But they have that separation in ideology. I'm for you, I'm not against you.
Yep.
Gotta show you, man. Like I said, this is modern day Roman Empire, man. There's no one thing under the sun, man. That's how you know. You can go ahead.
Let me read some more of these key points. It says issue at the 18.4 cents a gallon federal tax of gas and the 24.4 cents a gallon for federal tax on diesel. Emergency companies are scheduled to meet Thursday with energy security Jennifer Grace Grant Holmes to discuss ways to increase supplies. When it goes into the article, it reads, President Slow Joe on Wednesday will call on Congress to suspend federal gasoline and diesel tax for 3 months. A movement to ease financial pressure at the pump, and also reveals a political toxicity at a high gas price in election year. I think I read that already. The Democrat president will also call
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not looking at it in terms of the government doing
that.
They're looking at it in terms of Democrat, Republican.
That's right. Because it keeps people into this. People like that drama, you know, so to speak, and they like to pick their sides on that drama. You know, that's that witchcraft that goes on with that system. You know, it's confusion at the end of the day. You know. Continuing on, it says the Democrat president will also call on states to suspend their own gas tax or provide similar relief. According to the administration officials who previewed his proposal on the condition of anatomy because they were not authorized to speak publicly. And it goes into the numbers right here. And it's if the gas savings were fully passed along to consumers, people would save roughly 3.6% at the pump when the prices are average of about $5 a gallon. You know, so I mean they really ain't saving much. You know,
you really ain't saving nothing. You ain't saving because it's still $5. Like I said, you're not gonna see the difference. I'm inside the pump, man. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be high. Like I said, it's not under $4 and it's not under $3, man.
You ain't saving nothing, you know.
It's like putting money inside a pit, man. That's all it is, man.
Exactly.
It made no difference. And remember what I told y'all? Like I said, just for 3 months.
Right.
So what happens after that 3 months?
See, but here's the thing, though. They could just go into their reserves for 3 months and not have to deal with this. This is just a way to set up a tax, a new tax. You know, to make a new extraction of a tax to make it seem as though they're being generous, when in fact they're setting you up for the okie doke. So I got, bro.
Pretty much, that's how the devil plays, man. Like I said, that's what we were in last week. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
That's right.
We know how the devil rolls, man. And like I said, something's gonna come out of that. Like I said, from the benefits, man. That actually hurt you people more, man. That shit you don't realize, man. You know, you're worrying about that. That ain't nothing, man. You know what I mean? We still got an inflation crisis going on. We still got a famine that's coming on. Real soon, man.
I grabbed this one.
Go ahead, bring it out.
It's Haggai 1:5. It says, "Now therefore saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. You have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough."
That's right.
Jake broke every day.
That's right, man.
Jake busts his ass for pennies on the dollar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then Jake could take those pennies and buy a pair of Jordans.
Yeah, you know.
You know? So the mindset of you Jakes isn't to store up money for your children's children.
Right.
Your idea is, to store up money just for the now, the moment.
Yeah.
That's why you don't have anything. I mean, granted, it's through the curses, of course, but you Jakes have nothing. You know
we don't, because we don't think long term.
No, not at all.
We don't consider our ways. They don't consider their ways. You know, and through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shah, the water Yahweh Shem Shah. You know what I'm saying? We consider in our ways because the Lord put that spirit on us. You know, we consider in the ways of these nations as well. You know.
God, so we're not worried about what's gonna happen because again, like I said, we go through our certain phase, or whatever. But at the end of the day, that ultimately though we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, that's gonna guide us and protect us in our face, and also we got the brotherhood, man, that's looking out for each other, man.
That's right,
but the two does Nishis, they on their own, man. They, you know what I mean, they ain't backburns, you know what I mean. So they should be scared, man. You know what I mean? Because this is their constellation. This is what they want. If you want to stay in America, like I said, you going. Like I said, get the judgment and sins of America, man. Unless you come out of her way, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I said, they considering about what they're going to do within the next 5 or 10 years, man. You know? They don't want this place to be destroyed, man. You know? And that's why they hoping and praying. And hopefully, like I said, that things will be a better turnaround.
You
know, like I stated before. With Jeremiah 51.
That's right.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. They're praying and doing all types of ways to hope that Babylon goes back how the way it was, man. You know, but it's not.
Yeah, you got Jake talking about they want Trump back in office now because Biden messed it up so bad. You know, we were better off with Trump.
I got a preset.
Can I finish this out real quick?
Yeah, bro.
You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is none. But there is none warm, you know, being that we ain't finding no place to rest in this place. It tells you that as well, you know. arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And it says, and he that earneth wages to put in a bag with holes. You know, and as you know, they'll lift up minimum wage, you know, but then the cost of living will go up as well. So I mean, it's a fugazi game they play with you, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of. It's a crazy game of Frogger.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
What's that saying? What's that saying? You take one step.
Yeah, exactly. Take one step back, two steps back.
Yeah. That's what it is, basically, man.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't really been nowhere, man. It's like you trying to swim, like I said, in the middle of the ocean.
Right,
no matter how far you go, you know, you ain't going nowhere.
Trying to swim against the current.
Exactly,
basically,
Exactly.
And wonder why you going backwards.
Yeah.
I got a precept, if I may.
God.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right, man. So when the government fail them, or FEMA, or whatever, the whole America, man, you know what I mean? They're gonna die with their unfaithfulness, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Especially these Edomites, man. Heavy on them. You know what I mean? This is their kingdom, man. You know, like I said, you lose everything you had, man.
Yeah.
You know, your house, your car, your family. You know, next thing you do is commit suicide, man. You already know how that goes.
You know,
because they can't handle oppression. So you know that. So, and like I said, it'll be dumb anyway. Like I said, because I mean, once you pass away, you already know what's gonna happen. You're gonna be in the kingdom, be in servitude, man. You know, it's gonna be worse than you know what I mean. Then you're gonna wish that you never committed suicide.
You're gonna get up there. You're gonna, of course, you'll be at rest. You'll get a little bit of rest, but you'll know you're Edomite.
The Lord might not even take your spirit after you do some dumb shit.
Yeah, God.
He might leave you there for an animal.
Yeah, God. Got to.
With your eyes wide open.
Yeah, God.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, God. Basically,
eaten by a wolf.
Can't fight back.
You funny. Yeah, that's some judgment. Yeah. Hey, that's what it says. It's a fearful thing to pause and hands of living power, man.
Con.
Yeah, con.
Lord be like, oh, you think you're getting away? No, you're not.
Con. Yeah, that's judgment, man. So that was mainly on that.
Yeah, that won't. He won't talk about much more.
Yeah. So again, like I said, really, like I said, that's really not gonna change anything. Like I said, it's still gonna be $5.50 or above whatever these gas stations, man. You know, like I said, even pump to pump, you're not gonna feel like, damn, I feel a little bit ease. No, it's still gonna be up, and that's just 3 months. And like I said, it's not gonna benefit y'all. It benefits them at the end of the day.
That's right.
You know, so we'll see what happens in these 3 months, man. And like I said, when something happens, something else behind the scenes happen. So basically,
I got one more precept, if I may.
Yeah, kind of. So we're gonna see what happens after those 3 months. You can go ahead and bring it up.
Jumping down to verse 5. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and verse 5. Behold, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Which is going on rampant now. The apostle, you had to turn them, man.
That's right.
You know, the Lord's really setting out judgment, man. Fast, too, man.
Yep.
You can go ahead.
That's it on that.
Yeah, so again, like I said, man, we're facing judgment and everything else, man. So no matter what these officials, like I said, they can write down the legislation. It's not, at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit you, man. Because all they're doing is just putting a Band-Aid on. Go ahead.
Jumping down to verse 6. For the wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's it on that.
Yeah, so, hey, they pushing the agenda, and like I said, and it's going according to plan.
That's right.
Even though it's a little bit haywhack, but at the end of the day, as prophet state, you know, they're going to get halfway the agenda is going to get where it's at. It's just a matter of when, where, and how. You know, and in what year, you know. But we know that, like I said, it's already half of June already, man. So the scripture says, "What the Lord shall speed up the days for the elect's sake," man.
That's right.
You know. So with that, hey, we give all praises. Of course, like this is Great Milson of Virginia, as always, to give the latest news, articles, lessons through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And as always, first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakwadash. When we say double honors of the apostles, I was a Great Milson who teaching the truth, and And of course, say peace and blessings and salutations to Akim out there that's putting his truth through the full surface to the best of their ability, scattered the full earth. With them, I say Shalom. Kwame Ashwallah. Shalom.